Hello, my name is Marcus Cruz. This is Terrain for Print. Today I'm going to try out Flames of Orion for the first time. I backed this Kickstarter a while back, and the rules look simple yet fun. There is some tactical depth in there. So I'm going to play a simple game today. Normally you play with 4 mechs in total per side. I'm just going to use 2 of them. All the models and the terrain, except the map, is for my current Kickstarter, Stygian Prefecture. So let's take a look at the forces. So this is the Stygian Defense Force. They are the faction Lost and the Damned, since the Stygian government is very much on decline. First we have the Pain Gear Gemini model with 1 medium weapon, 1 flamethrower, Mark 1 armor and a heatsink. Then we have the Lupin War Wyvern, and it has a light weapon, AI missile systems that allows you to fire even though you don't have AMS, core stabilizer and thrusters, so it can really zip around. The Lost and the Damned gets +1 combat skill to 1 model's next activation when their first model is destroyed. So yeah, kind of a desperate bunch of ragtags. And here on the other end we have the Stygian Mech Cavalry 101. They are a noble house. Yes, they are a noble house, so they got 30 extra credits. Since I'm only playing with 2 mechs per side, I decided that it should instead be 15 credits each. First we have the Libra Panther Walker, 2 light weapons, thrusters and a heatsink, so it will zip round. And then we have the Charger Sin Sentinel, 2 medium weapons, Mark 2 armor, giving it a 4+ armor save, and counter missiles. Yeah, the Mark 2 armor is quite expensive, but when you have the bills, why not use them to stay alive a bit longer? The forces are set up. The Gemini is hiding behind this building, apartment building, and the Lupin is behind this government palace. On the other end, the Charger is out in the open. If we see here, this is what the street layout looks like. So the Libra is hiding behind cover. The Charger dares anyone to step out. Let's start with the roll-off to see who goes first. The blue dice belongs to the Mech Cavalry 101, and the yellow dice is the Stygian Defense Force. So first turn goes to the 101. I chose to activate the charge model. It will take it very easy and start with the move action. Not to gather extra heat. Let's see if the Lupin can blink a few wounds of the Charger model with its AI missile, so it's 19-inch. So the missiles streak out from the lupin, and the max range is 20, so that's okay. Let's see. It's long range, so a 6, that's a critical hit even. As it is a critical hit, it does 1 extra damage. I will not use the critical hit table in this game. That's 2 damage for the charger, and it has a 4+. And it manages to save one of them, but its health goes down to 5. Libra must now try to position it better, hopefully so the charger can't shoot at it. That's normal move. No, actually 1 more inch. And then it will make a bolster, another move, and it goes all the way up here. It decides to go a little bit to the left, so hopefully the charger behind this can't see it. Since it did 2 actions, it automatically gains 1 hit. The last activation of the first turn, the Gemini pain gear. There is a charger there, but it must move, so let's move 2 out and four forward. It has a flamethrower, and the flamethrower has max range 10, so it must get closer to the enemy. So that's 1 action, and it will do yeah, it will do a bolstered action. It has a heatsink, so the bolstered action automatically costs 1 hit, and the second action also costs 1 hit, so that's 2. And the bolstered action gives the pain gear +1 on its hit roll. So it's over 10-inch. So this is long range, and that means that pain gear will get -1. The bolstered gets +1, so still a 4-up. And that's a hit, but no critical hit. So the medium weapon does 2 damage. And again, the charger manages to save 1 of them, but still goes down to 4. It must soon start to do heavy damage on the enemies. But now it's time for the hit rolls. In turn, the Gemini 4, that's 0 extra heat because it has a heat sink. The Lupin, that's 2 heat. And the Libra 2, that's also 2 extra heat, so it goes up to 3. And finally the Charger 3, but it has no, it has no heatsink. Right, the Libra had a heatsink, so it only goes up to 2. The Charger has a heatsink and doesn't have a heatsink, so it only gets 1 heat from that roll. See who gets initiative. 6-1. So the SDF starts this turn. Satellite uplink. The charger will go first, and as its first action, it will pick a bolster move, and it will use this to move 3 extra, so total 9 inch. Straight for the charger. Oh, it can also attack the Libra now. Now the charger is by far the more dangerous, and it's already damaged, so it will make a bolstered shoot, an alpha strike towards the charger, meaning it will fire both its medium weapon and the flamethrower. It's now within range of the flamethrower, but yeah, it will soon get lit up by the 2 enemy mechs. Let's roll. So, autocannons, that's a miss. And flamethrower, that's a critical hit. So, flamethrowers do 2 wounds, and charger, it doesn't save any. It's down to 2 wounds left. That's armor didn't help against the flamethrower. Plus, it will get 1 D2 heat. Okay, 1 extra heat. That was not that bad. But a very good shooting for the Gemini. Smoke is now trailing from the charger. There is a risk that the charger will be taken out this turn. Not by much, but still. So it will actually try to retreat. It will move 6 inch back, something like that, and then do 1 extra action. Goes up to 3 heat, and it will do a bolstered shooting of its own, so it will shoot both its medium weapons. Let's just, I think I did something stupid now. Yes. So the charger's pilot is a bit stressed out, so it will not move back the full distance, so it won't get to long range. Let's roll these 2 solid hits, and each of them will make 2 damage, so 4 armor saves for the Gemini, and it manages 2 of them because it has Mark 1 armor, but 2 goes in. So Gemini down to 4 wounds. I also forgot to add heat for the bolstered actions that the Gemini did. So it did 2 actions, that's 1 extra heat, and one of them was bolstered, so that's 4 heat in total. So the Lupin, can it get to the edge of this building? Remember, it has thrusters, so yeah, it will go, and so it can move 7 inch. It will go out here, slight more, and then it have a nice field of view against the Libra. The range is 15 inch, more or less, a little less, doesn't matter, it's long range, and so that means it's 5+ to hit, but the Lupin has its core stabilizer, so it can take 12 heat. So it also fires all of its weapons. Light weapon, miss, and AI missile system also miss. Ouch. So for the Lupin, that's 1 extra heat for 2 actions and 1 more heat for bolstered action. Time for the Libra, and it will now, yeah, it will just move a couple of inches so it gets away from the Lupin, and here it has a perfect shot lined up on the Gemini. That's 1 extra action, and that does a bolstered shooting action with both its light weapons. So they're exactly the same, so we'll roll them at the same time. Both miss. And Libra, there. 1 extra heat for 2 actions and 1 extra heat for bolstered action. Let's roll for the heat. Gemini. Ooh, that's 2 extra heat for the Gemini. It's getting really hot now. Lupin. Ooh, no extra heat. Libra. That's no extra heat because it has a heatsink. And the charger. Ooh, that's 2 extra heat. So it's also getting a bit hot. Time for round number 3. Satellite feed. So I will roll initiative and 2 6s. So we roll that. The SDF still has initiative. Let's see. The Pain Gear, the Gemini, is in a very exposed position. So it will purge heat. By purging heat, the model gains exposed position. So other models has easier to shoot it. Purge removes 1d3 heat. 1 heat. So it goes down to 5. And then it makes another bolstered action. So it goes back up to 6 heat. It will fire all of its weapons into the charger. Medium weapon, miss. Flamer, hits. And the charger will roll its armor. It fails. The charger has 1 point of health less, and it also gains 1d2 heat, so it's burning on the outside, and it's not looking good for it. And wouldn't it be nice for the Lupin to pick it off? Sorry about the feline Bio-Titan howling in the background. So yeah, the charger will move out of the line of fire from the Lupin. Did it? Yeah, it can't be seen there. So, but it still has a clean shot on the Gemini. Let's measure the distance. So the distance is a little bit over 10 inches, so it's long range. but that Gemini must come down, so the charger makes a bolstered action, and the Gemini's position is compromised, so that means +1 to hit, and long range makes -1, so it's still 4 up. One hit and one miss, and that one hit is a critical, so that's 3 damage to the Gemini, and it saves 2 of them, and it's down to 3 health. The charger's heat goes up 2 actions and a bolstered action. So the Lupin can't see anyone. No, the scope is clear. So let's move. So it comes over here. So it fires its AI missiles, and yeah, let's check the distance to the. That's well over 10. Yes, 5 or 6 could take out the charger, but then the charger still has 4 up. Now it fires the AI missile system into the Libra. 4 up. Critical hit again. 2 damage to the Libra, and it manages one of its save. So go down to 5 health remaining. The Lupin goes up 1 health, 1 heat for 2 actions. The Libra will now try to position himself in the line of fire to shield the charger with his body. Yeah, that's going to work, right? Maybe a little bit there. He feathers the throttle to position himself perfectly, and then he fires everything into the Gemini. So that's 1 extra heat for 2 actions and 1 extra heat for bolstered. So misses everything. Great. And that's turn 3 done. Let's roll for heat. Gemini 4 with its heat sink, that's 0. Lupin 2. Let's check. So 2 means 1 extra heat. So Lupin is up to 7 heat. All the mechs are getting really hot, and Libra 1. So it gets 2 more heat, even though it has a heat sink. 1 is 2 heat, and the charger 3. That's 1 heat. So 9 heat on the charger. Maybe it should charge into the Gemini, taking it out. Nah. Satellite overview. Let's roll for initiative. SDF starts turn 4. That's turn 4 starting. Let's take that charger out now. So Gemini goes to the left, and then bolstered shooting action, medium weapon, miss, and light weapon, also miss. That charger hangs on by a thread, and now the Gemini is up to 8 heat. And the charger will try to purge some heat. 5, and that's 3 heat down. That's really good, down to 6, and it does a bolstered action, shooting 2 medium weapons against the Gemini. Can it take it down? So the 3 is miss, but the 6 is a critical hit, doing 3 damage. Let's see how the Gemini can save this. It saves 1, so it's down to 1 hit point left. Wound. And bolstered action gives the charger 1 more hit. I'm a bit unsure if you purge heat and then do a second action, do you get 1 heat for that second action? I think I did it for the Gemini. So now the charger has exposed position, and it's turn for the Lupin. I don't think it can get within. Hang on. So it's 15.5 inch to the charger. So if the Lupin moves forward that amount, it's now within short range, and it can fire its AI missile, streaking around the building and hitting the charger. And the charger is outside line of sight, but that doesn't matter for AI missiles, and it has exposed position. So a 3, that's a hit. Charger now trying to save its last wound. Oh no! It explodes, or it's destroyed. Let's see if it explodes. Let's see if it explodes. Yep, that's an explosion. 3+ to explode, and it had 8 heat. That means that the explosion radius is 3 inch, but both the Libra and the Gemini are well outside that. It's lying there, exploded. Should have some smoke for it, maybe later. And the Libra will try to do the plink, the last wound of the Gemini. So it doesn't move, it doesn't need to. So it just does a bolstered action to fire both of its light weapons, and both miss. Ouch. Time to roll for a hit for Gemini. 3, that's 0 hit because of heat sink. Lupin, 0 heat, and Libra, 1. It's actually up to 10 heat, so it is taken out, and a 3, yes, it explodes, and 10 heat, that's 2d3 radius, so 2 + 3, 5 inch. So the Gemini is well within that, and now the the Lupin is outside. Could the Gemini be taking out but this cheeky explosion? I did it wrong for the charger. So it should probably have caused the destruction, maybe caused the destruction of the Gemini. So the range is equal to your heat, and so the Libra has 10 heat, so it's 10-inch radius, and it does 2d3 damage against the Gemini. That's 5 damage. Manages to save 2, but is still taken out. And the Lupin 3 damage only. But it's still 3 damage, so the Lupin is the only one still standing. Or hang on, the Gemini might explode. So let's see. 1. It doesn't explode. It just falls down. Alright, that was my first game of Flames of Orion. A bit unsure of the rules, the details of the rules, but overall I think it went quite well and was eventful with lots of explosions, as it should be. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you want to see more like this.